Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a closer look and unboxing this TobenONE USB-C docking station. Now this is an 18-in-1 display link docking station which adds all sorts of ports and monitor expansion to many laptops including Windows, MacBook Pros, Airs, and Chromebooks. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. So again, this TobenONE USB-C docking station is compatible with many Windows laptops that have Thunderbolt 3 and 4 capabilities, MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros, as well as Chromebooks. I'll pop up a list of many of the compatible laptops on the screen right now so you can have a closer look. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now the box is quite heavy duty, not a lot of information on it. I did notice on the back here, it does say you can extend monitors. It's got 10 gigabits per second speed and a power supply is included. But we'll pull this open. So in the box, of course, you'll get some paperwork. You've got the quick start guide, and it also talks about the quad display configuration. So for Windows devices, you can do quad display configurations, and for MacBooks, you can do triple display configurations. There's a chart of the resolutions you'll get if you want to pause it there and have a closer look. And then we'll have a closer look at the components themselves. We'll pull all of that out. So in the box, we've got the power supply. Seems like a pretty heavy duty power supply. And then we've got our power cable here. That just plugs in on the side there. And then it looks like we've got a fair bit of length for cords for plugging the unit in. And then we've got our USB-C to USB-C Thunderbolt cable there for plugging in our main unit to our laptop. And then of course we've got the 18-in-1 docking station there. Really sleek looking unit. Metal finish. I'm wondering if that's aluminum. It says TobenONE on the side. Nice gray neutral look to it. I did notice on the bottom here there are some rubberized feet, so it shouldn't slide around too much on your desk because it does sit upright on your desk, so it won't take up too much space there. And we'll have a quick look at the ports on the front here. So we've actually got a power button and a little green indicator light. You've got a USB-C 3.0 port and an 18-watt PD port. Headphone jack, so a 3.5mm headphone jack with audio in and out. We've got two USB 3.2 ports here that do 10 gigabits per second. And then we've got a USB 2.0 port here. And then we've got a micro SD card slot or a TF slot and then a standard SD slot right there. And we'll flip it over to the back side here. So again, it has 4 HDMI ports and 2 display ports. We've also got a USB 2.0 port here. We've got our power plug adapter port, so that's where our power supply plugs in. We can plug LAN right in here, so for wired internet. And this is our host port here, so this is where the USB-C Thunderbolt cable connects to go right to your laptop. So let's go ahead and get this all set up. So my power adapter will plug in there. That plugs into the wall, and then we're gonna plug in our Thunderbolt cable here on the back, and that'll plug into my Thunderbolt 3 or 4 port on my laptop. And then we will plug in our HDMI cables here in the back of the TobenONE. So I've got a couple of these that go to my monitors. I've only got 2 extra monitors set up here, so I'll plug those into number 1 and number 2 here, like that. And then we'll go ahead and power this on. You can see the green light is on. Now for this to run at its best, you can also install the drivers for Windows, Mac, and Chrome. So it all started working right away, and of course you can adjust how this setup works within your settings. I have it set up so it extends off to the left and off to the right for each of these monitors. So if I move an icon off to the left, it'll come up here on this big monitor, and if I go off to the right, it comes up on this monitor. So I have a huge setup for this system now. And of course I have access to all of these memory card readers, USB-C and A ports, making this a huge system just off this small laptop.